What's up, Epic 7? Welcome to Strategic Archive. Strategic Archive is an RNG pain in the butt. Mostly Phase 1. Phase 1 is going to drive you nuts. And let me explain why. You are forced to fight Tywin, and they're going to make you do it with this specific team. You can't change the team. You can try to change the team, but it won't let you. Click on any of the units, and it says, cannot be replaced or removed from the formation. That means we have to take Landy, a green unit, into Tori and Janua, 2 fire units. That means we have a 50% chance to miss, and if you miss, you fail. 2 50% chances to just fail and restart the fight. So basically, you have about a 25% chance to clear this fight, and that is a pain in the butt. So, I'm going to show you how to go through this with as little RNG as possible. Let's get it started. Alright guys, in the fight we go. So at the start of the fight, you're going to copy your own Fumyr. We're going to break from tradition. Everybody else is telling you to copy Tori. We're going to copy our own Fumyr. We're going to take this Fumyr and we're going to use this Fumyr's S3 into Sylvan Sage Vivian. This will do a big old chunk of damage. And the Arius will transfer some damage into Tywin as well. Now we're going to use our Fumyr to kill Tywin. We need to get the Arius off the field. So we S3 into Tywin, getting rid of Tywin. Now Tywin is still alive. We got to get rid of him. So we're going to S3 the Tywin with our Veronica. Because Tywin is asleep, we're guaranteed the crit. There's the crit. And now we will S1 Tywin and just detonate the bomb. And now Tywin's gone. Now the RNG part. We have got to crit both of these units. If we see miss on either of them, it's over. Yeah, we missed. Okay, let's restart. Okay, 4 times the charm. Let's see that double crit. No misses! Frickin' A. We got it, guys. We got it. I was watching Tori carefully. The word miss did not show up. Her barrier is almost gone. So we are good. We're going to shoot Janua in the face. And that is going to let us S1 this Tori. Salome comes in, and it's the 10th turn. We go ahead and drop Salome's S3, and Tori is done for. There you go. All 3 stars. 25% success rate. But it gets it done. It gets you 3 stars. It really is simple. Every part of it is like clockwork. You've just got to get the double crit with your Landy. So make sure you keep a weather eye on the targets. If you see the word miss, restart. If you don't see the word miss, congratulations. You get to move on. All right, guys, Crimson Armin. There is some RNG to this fight. I'll go over it with you. It's not as bad as the last one. So the big RNG check here is we need to control that Ray. So we're going to copy Mort. We're going to step on Ray. We're going to put him under fear. There's a 40% chance that he wakes up from fear. So you may be thinking, well, why not copy Ray and just put him to sleep? That Ray's got like 4 billion effect resistance. You are not putting that Ray to sleep. So your best bet is to step on him, stick fear, and hope he doesn't wake up from the fear. If he wakes up from the fear, we restart the fight. So there's the fear. He stays afraid, so we're good to continue. We're going to soul burn our Lethe, get omens on everybody. And then we're going to stick another omen on Ray. You want to make sure you put this on Ray, because we don't want him going around the horn, waking up, and controlling us again. We're going to S3 into Crimson Armin here, just to get some damage onto her. Lovely. Hua Young is going to kick and try to kill your Mort. Don't worry, your Mort is built way better than this Hua Young. This guy should be embarrassed. That's a terrible Hua Young. We're going to S3 again. This with the defense break on that, even without the defense break, this is going to do so much damage. That Surmi is going to, Carmen's going to explode. She is down. And now we drag Ray under the sea. Under the sea! Welcome to SeaWorld, Ray. This gets him off the board before he can S3 and control our team. You don't want him waking up, controlling a team, drive you nuts. Let's go ahead and burn just to make sure this sticks, and we're going to drop this into Euphine, take her off of the field. The collapse, the defense break, she is giga dead. Now it's just us versus Hua Young, and we've got 8 rounds to kill her off, no problem at all. Lethe gets an S1 off, that takes her omens up to 2. We dual attack, pulls Elvira for some reason. I guess she's the highest attack unit. Mort gets his S1 off. Excuse me. And we S1 with our Lethe, dragging Hua Young under the ocean waves and ending the fight in 17 turns. And there you go, all 3 conditions met. This one you had to only do it in under 20 turns, so this was a pretty straightforward, easy clear, as long as you stick that fear buff. Now it's time to fight Krau. Krau is right up my alley. This is a cleaver's wet dream, guys. So we're going to S2 with our Ahmed, as you do, pushing the team up. We're going to S3 into Krau, into Strays, giving him a greater attack buff. We'll have Salome copy Strays. She'll drop the S3. Do some good damage to everybody. Strays will drop his S3. Now, I guess you could have Ahmed give greater attack buff to Salome, but I like having the greater attack buff on both these skills. We will S2, don't bother burning. We'll just S2 here. And then we're going to S3 and kill the Flan. There you go. And Sirmia does 1 hit, and it is just a matter of killing Sirmia off. There's 1 hit. Oh my god, that really just happened. I think we still kill. We're going to soul burn the S3 and just drop the damage. And there you go. Full cleared, in spite of that silly dual attack. That is all 3 conditions, 1, 2, 3, cleared within 15 turns. Easy peasy. All right, guys, time to beat Arowell. So for Arowell, you get your first fight, you get a little bit of agency over your team. Now, you could go for a control team, like using Witch, but I'm a cleaver, so let's go ahead and cleave. So let's see, let's take Ahmed. And you know what? Last round inspired me. Let's Strays the hell out of him, guys. Ahmed and Strays. All right. Let's take him out. Ahmed is going to S2. And let's go ahead and give Gab to Salome. Okay, we'll S3 to push everybody up. And I'm just going to S1 the Biblis. A little damage on the board. And I'm going to copy Strays. We'll drop the S3. Even though I'll have a gold shield up, this will do a lot of damage under the shield because of all these reflects. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to drop the S3. Oh my god. Well, that Arowell is gone, everybody. Biblis heals their team up a little bit. Not that there was much there. I could S3, but I'm worried I would just die. So let's just S1 Biblis here. And then Strays is going to S3. Biblis is down. Strays can handle it, so let's go ahead and S2. Do some more damage. Elbrus kicks in. Thank goodness we have Skill Null keeping us alive. And I am going to burn this into Aram. We're going to take her out. Oh, we got a nice little dual attack. Didn't matter. She was dead anyway. We're going to S1 Charlotte. Don't counter me. And we're going to soul burn into Charlotte. And then I'm going to S3 into Charlotte. And hopefully that is game, set, and match. Oh, nope, nope, nope. She counters. There goes my CDOM. That's okay. She's going to S3. And that's going to kill more people, I bet. But my Stray still has immortality, so we're fine. We're just going to S1 here. Chop, chop, chop. Salome can copy Strays. And drop a big ol' S3, ending the fight in 17 turns. There you go. Triple clear. Pretty safe. I mean, some people are going to die, but it's pretty safe. Okay, we're going to be fighting Sea Phantom Politis. You guys are going to love this team. Now, for some reason, we're back to 4, but you can't change any of them except for your southmost unit. So we're going to get rid of Ahmed, and we're going to run Tactical Archetype Kali. Goated for this fight. Thank goodness, finally an easy one with minimal RNG. All right, so we'll start out with an S3 from Veruiza. We'll S3 into the Apocalypse Ravi. Taking all those debuffs, pushing her back. That's going to make Kali push up. That's going to activate our Blooming Litica, and now we can copy Ruiza. Once you copy the Ruiza, you will be good to use her clone skill. Or sorry, her deflection skill to spread the debuffs. So we'll target Ravi. We'll spread all these debuffs to everybody. And then Tactical Archetype Kali can use her S3. Drop bombs on everything. And guys, that's it. This fight's over in 4 turns. Pow. Was that fast? I think that was fast. Okay, now we're going to be fighting Fumyr. For some reason, you can swap out only 1 unit on the Fumyr team, just like last time. So let's get rid of Ahmed this time, and let's put in the GOAT. See, we got to deal with a Rylet up there, so we want somebody who can shoot through evasion, and Rylet is great for, or Rylet, Elagos is great for shooting through evasion. Let's fire this team up. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. Okay, Lone Wolf Pair first, you S3. And then we're going to drop the S1. I mean, I guess we'll throw it into Arya. Get some damage on the board. Pop. Okay, we will copy Elagos. And now we're going to S3 into Rylet. We got additional hit chance. So we should be able, on this skill, so we should be able to hit Rylet. We kill Rylet, activating Suitcase into Pavel, killing Pavel, activating Suitcase into Fumyr, killing Fumyr. I told you you'd like it. And now it is Elagos' turn. We're going to S3 again. I know we're opposite element, but we've got that increased hit chance, so we should hit. Pow. Clean 5 turns. Clean 5 turns. All right, guys, we're going to be fighting the Rand team. This team is full of bombs. I mean, look at that. Asaria and Kali over there. So we need to make sure we have cleansing out the wazoo to protect ourselves from those bombs. So let's go in here. Let's get rid of Elagos. And let's, first of all, Rand, let's take Moon Bunny. Because with Moon Bunny, Rand's going to proxically give us skill and effect, and it's going to be huge. And let's go with Elena. This is a gold shield and a cleanse. This will keep all of the bombs off of us. So let's fire this team up. Should be a pretty easy win. Okay, Rand does his S2 into his S3. We got the skill null and the effect null, so this will do nothing except activate his Asaria, who's going to put bombs on everybody. Oof, it's bombs on everybody. So we'll use Moon Bunny to S3. This will push up. There we go. And we're going to S3, and that'll cleanse the last bomb off of our Ruiz, or off of our Salome. Let's copy their Vildred. It's their most likely DPS unit. And this should kill everybody except for Asaria. We got a 50-50 chance to kill Asaria. So let's S3. Do we crit Asaria? We don't crit Asaria, but we kill everybody. It's going to activate Vildred's next attack. Does this crit Asaria? Yes, it does, and she's dead. If it didn't crit Asaria, then Abigail would clean up for you. There you go, guys. A very clean 3-star on the Rand team. Okay, for the Conqueror Lilias team, what a pain in the butt this team is. So, unfortunately, you are glued. Unfortunately, you are required to use Biblis and Salome. So what we're going to try to do is outspeed this team. You can try to tank it down. It can be done. If you take a crit at the wrong time, God, it is awful to deal with. So we're going to take Ruiza onto the team, and we're going to take Tactical Archetype Kali onto the team. The reason we're taking Ruiza is she is the highest speed unit in your supporters at 295. So it gives us the best chance to outspeed that Conqueror Lilias. And unfortunately, you don't get any imprint from Takali, so it is what it is. So 295, we just have to hope we're faster than the Conqueror Lilias. We're going to just keep jumping in until we speed RNG it and go first. Didn't go first, restart. I'm just going to keep repeating this until we go first. All right, we got it. We're first. Not by a lot. But hey, you know what? It's enough. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Mad props to Anyo for coming up with this team. I totally lifted this one from him because it is utterly brilliant. So we're going to S3 that Conqueror Lilias. There we go, pushing her back, activating our Kali. We're going to then copy our Tactical Archetype Kali. We take a non-attack skill, which lets his Biblis hit Ruiza, which is enough damage to activate our Biblis to cleanse our Tactical Archetype Kali. And now we can S3, put bombs on the entire team. Blow them up, allowing our other Kali to put bombs on the entire team, blowing them up. There you go, guys. Fight is basically over. I'll just S1 here. And S3 to finish it off. 7 turn clear. Or 8. Yeah, 7 turn clear. It is fast and clean. It's just annoying you have to go in and out and in and out. I had to go in and out 5 times to get that speed RNG right. Hopefully it happens faster for you. Maybe on the first time. But there you go. Easy clear if you can get the speed tuning right. All right, guys. Now we're fighting Belian. Look at that. Look at that. That's a Renak. Anytime you see Renak, you know it is Bunny Dom's time to shine. So let's take the units out we can take out, and let's go find us a Moon Bunny. And now we just need a DPS unit. Moon Bunny and Summer Hua Young is core, one of my favorite arena offenses, and we just run that with Saria and blow the enemy to bits. If this works, it should be clean, fast, and horrifying for the enemy. Okay, here comes the initial hit from Renak. Extra turn, activates Moon Bunny so that this does nothing. Okay, Moon Bunny will just S3 to push everybody up. This will activate my Hua Young, who will kick the highest defense unit in the face. CR pushing the back row unit. We're going to go ahead and just S3, hit everybody with some basic damage. The swift action does give enough of a push that Lady the Scales does get an S3 off. We don't care because we get to go next. Now our Saria is behind, so we're going to copy our own Saria. So now we have 2 Sarias. And then we're going to S3. And that's going to max out our focus, and Saria is going to flip him the bird. Everything dead. Well, except the immortality here. I guess we'll just shoot her in the face. And dead. There you go. Whole team killed. 10 turns. Easy win. Okay, so it's time to fight Bellona, and it's a Nodos team. So another one where you get to pick 3 of your units. We're going to go full on control for this team. So we're going to take Tactical Archetype Kali. We're going to take Witch. Where's my Witch? Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. And to make sure that we don't have to deal with too much evasion going up our butts, let's take Xeno. It's about time Xeno got to see some action. This will help us with the evasion on that Bellona. Now, some speed RNG, a lot of speed RNG in this one. There's a chance your witch could go first. There's a chance that your I'm struggling saying her name today. There's a chance that your Salome could go first. There's a chance that your Salome could go first. There's a chance that their nurse could go first. Let's see what happens. Okay, witch goes or nurse goes first, and it looks like my Salome is faster than my witch, unfortunately. Oh no, it is my my Kali. So let's just go ahead and S3, get bombs on everybody. Pop. Lovely. Everybody's stunned. I'm going to go ahead and save the S3. Normally I would use it now, but since everybody's controlled, I'm just going to S2 and rupture. I'm going to copy my Kali. S3 again. Bombs on everybody. We'll go ahead and S3 and get rid of Biblis here. And now we just kill Nodos. I'm going to burn for the extra attack. Pop. Pop. That was fast and easy, but you know what? I said there was a lot of speed RNG, a lot of turn RNG, so let's do that one more time, just so we can get a different turn order, just to show you how it can work with a different turn order. Okay, so here, which went first? We even cut the Yulha, and that's fine. We're going to S3, we're going to strip, we're going to try to control everything. In a perfect world, we see a stun on the Bellona. Now, sleep is just as good. Okay, I'm going to copy my Tactical Archetype Kali. We're going to get the S3. We'll get bombs on everything. Pop. Okay, everybody's stunned. We'll do it again. S3, bombs on everybody. Lovely. And now S2. This will get rupture on everybody. Pop. And I'm going to S3 into let's just get rid of S3 hits everybody. This should get rid of Nurse Yulha. There we go. And I will... Let's S1 Rupture into Nodos. And let's just burn to make sure she's 12 kinds of dead into Biblis. So it's pretty clean. The control, the bombs, as long as you can get the stuns where you want them, making sure that that Bellona doesn't get any extra hits off. It is a very clean team. There's an 11 turn clear, and that gets us all of the points. You have to do it within 20 turns. So anyway, I want to show you, even with speed RNG being off, this team works great. Next is the Yulha fight. This one is a technical and a pain in the butt. So you get to pick 3 units. We want to make sure that we can go first. Flagbearer is a fast unit, so we'll take our fastest unit. We'll take Ruiza, just because she lets us go first. And then we're going to take a Hecate. The pop damage will help versus the free Rin, but more importantly, it's a green unit that lets us pair with Young Senya. There we go. This is our team. So let's give it a shot. All right. So at the start of this fight, your Ruiza should cut. We're going to press skill 2 and push the entire enemy team back. There we go. And this is going to allow us to copy Hecate. Now, I know she looks like a delicious target. I know it looks like you should do it, but you won't kill her. She is way too tanky. Just drop this S3 into Lady of the Scales. We need to get rid of their cleanse. So we're going to S3. This will kill Lady of the Scales. Now, you're going to eat a whole bunch of fears. That sucks, but it is what it is. If your Young Senya shakes off the fear... Oh, never mind. She gets pushed back, but that's okay because this free Ren's going to S3. It's going to activate no bullying. No bullying is going to push us to the front of the line, and that's going to let us cleanse off all of the fears. So we will S3, pushing everybody up. We can now soul burn her S3 into Yulha. We're going to kill Yulha. You do not take reflect damage if you kill, and with a soul burn, with the greater attack buff, we definitely kill this Yulha. Now she's down. Now we need to S3 into free Rin. As long as we stick the debuffs, the defense break, the collapse, it will kill her. There's the collapse. And the defense break. And now she's dead. And now we just 1v4 Sigrid. There's not a lot that she can do. We'll go ahead and S3 her because why the heck not? And Hecate can S1, chop, chop with an extra hit. Still wearing the greater attack buff, and that is almost that. We'll S1 for the finishing blow. And there we go. Floor beat in 12 turns. Pretty consistent. Not a lot of RNG to it. There you go. Clear within 20 turns. Easy peasy. On to the next one. All right. For the boss Arunka fight, we're dealing with Harsetti and Nodos. What a jerk. And a couple of knights. This feels just like RTA. So let's start off with a fresh slate. Harsetti's on the team, so you know you're going to want to pack Aram. And we're going to need to blast through that Nodos pretty quickly. Aram's a non-attack skill. That's going to activate our Summer Hua Young. And Summer Hua Young is a AoE skill followed by... You know what? Let's blow these guys up with Commander Pavel. Okay. This should be easy. Knock on wood. We need an easy one after the RNG F-Fest we've been hit with lately. Okay, there's this AoE. Activates Aram's S3. Activates Hua Young's kick. Some damage. Hua Young jumps up. We're going to just... we'll save the bird. We're just going to raw S3 here. This will be a lot of crits. That's going to stack the Dux Noctis. Of course, we eat a counter, because why wouldn't we? I'm going to copy Hua Young. The reason I'm copying Hua Young is the swift action will increase the back row unit, so I should go twice, I think. We're going to S3 here. This will activate our Commander Pavel. Commander Pavel shoots. Okay, Belian is gone. Unfortunately, Empyrean Illanov will squeeze off an S3 and get the Indomitable buff up. Can't be helped. I am going to S3. I don't think there's a reason to burn. This should kill. Let's kill boss Arunka. Oh yeah, that kills. We stacked Ducks knocked us up enough. Definitely. And now I will go ahead and copy, or not copy, I'll go ahead and let's push up and reset Commander Pavel again. Just to be safe, let's burn this one, ladies and gentlemen, and let's take out that Notos. Giga dead. Okay, now we just got to get rid of Illanov. We'll soul burn the S3. We'll collapse her health. We drop the S3 in, do some good damage. Got the defense break up. S1 here. And we'll S1 with some kicks into that defense break. Man, she lived. But that's okay. We'll dual attack, pow, and more kicks, and she is down on turn 13. There we go. That was pretty clean and easy. Just like I said it would be. 15 turns. Nice, 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 nice. I hope you guys like RNG because it's time for the School Nurse Yulha floor. School Nurse Yulha is another one where we get to pick 4 units. So we're going to race. We're going to race with Ruiza. Ruiza is the fastest unit we have, and unfortunately, she is slower than Yulha. So it's going to take some banger speed RNG to let our Ruiza go first. We got Arowell and School Nurse Yulha on here, so we need a way to stop resurrections in their tracks. And let's take Tactical Octite Collie just to get some bombs and bring some additional damage to the team. And then we're going to need a nuker. We're going to need a solid nuker. And you know what? I can think of no one better for the job than Draze. Okay. Now we got to do is go first. Really easy, right? See right here, we go first. Yeah, we don't go first. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause the feed and just keep restarting till I go first. I'll let you know how many tries it takes. Ten times. I had to restart 10 times. Oh my God. Okay. So, let's go ahead and S3 and push this School Nurse Yulha back. Pop, pop. And Strays is just going to dunk on him with a big old S3 right here. That's one down. We're going to S2 here. Another one down. Collie's going to S3. We'll get bombs on maybe not Setska, but at least Arowell. Okay, go ahead and S2. We'll spread the stun. And I'm going to S3. You know what? I'm going to S3 into Setska. Let's just get her out of play. Even on a miss, this is going to kill. Dead, dead, dead. We'll S1 into Arowell. Bang, bang. Some bleeds. Pop. And then that should be that. Oops, I'm sorry. Then that should be that. And there we go. Arowell dead in 10 turns. Hey, nice little dual attack. Ruiza really wanted the kill shot on that one. There you go, guys. Stage 39 done. 3-star clear. I'm sorry. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Every way I've seen this done is giga RNG, and this one at least you can put the RNG at the front of the fight and get it out of the way, and once you get that first turn, it is pretty much a guaranteed win. Let's move on to Lady of the Scales. Okay, so we have got to deal with the penetration of Ross and the control of which this is not going to be an easy one. I'm feeling some RNG, so we're going to use some RNG right back. Whenever I feel like I'm in trouble, Monarch of the Sword of Saria always comes through for me. We're going to take a Hecate on our team to give us a way to get through to Fahrakin, and she's already here. We'll put her in the front since she's a green unit. That'll let us take Young Senya. Young Senya won't be able to cleanse the block, but at least she will still be able to dual attack. And you know what? Safety nets. Now, I know with Hecate, it seems counterintuitive, right? It seems counterintuitive, but the gold shield is a good safety net. And if our whole team gets wiped, Arowell can come back to life and then bring somebody back up. So let's give this one a try. Jump in and take a swing. All right. Fight starts out. Witch uses her S3. I guess you could keep resetting until Witch misses some things, but God, that feels awful. The only thing that's really important is that you do not eat a stun on your Monarch, which we didn't, so we're good to move forward. You want your Monarch to be able to give clapbacks and Hecate too. So incoming hit from Fahrakin. Hopefully this activates our Monarch. It does, so we get a counter hit here. And a counter hit from Monarch, and that'll do a chunk of damage to that Fahrakin. Also activating Young Senya, who's going to self-cleanse and push to the front of the line. Now, she doesn't cleanse everybody else because blocks everybody from receiving benefits. So this isn't really going to do anything except put a heal buff on her. We are going to eat a Rupture. Hopefully we get a counter out of this one too. We do get a counter. One hit into Tenebria and another hit into Tenebria. It builds our fracture levels up. Ross is going to S2. He chooses Hecate to seal. This S3 is going to wipe. Oh, nice. We got a kickback there. This S3 is going to wipe basically my whole team. Monarch will survive because she's got pen resistance, but Arowell is giga dead. But Arowell does have her passive, brings her back to life. We got another counter off. That's a nice into Ross. And Arowell is back. I'm going to S3 into Hecate to bring her back. Do not S3 your Monarch. Monarch is blocked. Your S3 will just bounce right off of her and do nothing. So we're going to S3 and bring back Hecate. We take a hit and another hit. I am going to... I'm going to S3 Ross. Let's get him off of the board. This will give me a greater attack buff. Ow, ow. Now with the greater attack buff, let's hit Fahrakin. Hit into another attack. And hopefully that's enough to kill her. It is. I'm just going to S2 to put a little bit of healing on my Hecate here. Hit. And then I will S2, 1, 2, and dead. 15 turns, full clear. Woo! Barely. 15 turns. Yikers. Might have been easier if Monarch had survived there, but it is what it is. Any landing you can walk away from. All right. It's time for, I think, our final fight. Living Dead Girl and her pupper. All right, so for this one, we're definitely going to maintain Hecate because Holy Sack is a monster. And we're going to go ahead and keep Young Senya on the team because we want to have that functionality rolling into our Hecate. We do not need these units. We're going to go ahead and run Saria. So that Zio goes into Young Senya, activating no bullying, which will stack our Saria. And just in case we take too much damage, because there is a bomb girl over there, let's run Perfumer Biblis to try to give us some form of cleansing. All right, let's give this one a whirl. Fastest unit on my team is young Senya, so Zio is going to mistakenly go right into her. Hits her. She has the resistance to avoid it. No bullying activated. Biblis heals everybody up. Young Senya S3s. This will push Saria up. Saria S3s. And flips the bird at the enemy. Woo! Okay. I'm pretty sure we can kill Notice with this S3. Let's give it a try, everybody. Da-da-da-da-da-da, bam! Dead. Oh, all we have left is killing Diene a third time. S3. And there we go. 6 turn clear. Easiest one of the entire thing. Oh my god. So yeah, we start with the hardest and we end with the easiest. There you go, everybody. That is your guide to Strategic Archive. I am sorry. I know we all said, hey, we want some more Abyss floors. I just didn't expect the Abyss floors to be in Strategic Archive and in Stage 4 and 3 of Adventure. But hey, I guess we get what we asked for, don't we? If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. If you've got some better teams or better ideas for people that maybe this isn't working for, let them know in the comment section. Let me know if you're struggling still after this guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, Epic 7. Thanks for watching this video to the very end, you absolute legend. And if you want to help me out more, you can feed the algorithm by leaving me a message about this video in the comment section. The YouTube algorithm loves it when you comment, and I enjoy reading what you have to say. And if you have more to tell me, then you can reach me directly at discordwulf.com, where you will find a helpful and supportive community of thousands ready to share your adventures. And if you like this video, maybe watch another one, like the one being recommended on the screen right now. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's probably a good one. And that lets YouTube know my videos are worth watching. And for the most metal amongst you, consider supporting me directly by joining my Patreon, like these Chads. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, Epic 7.